Uncle Joe's Spelling Show. We're listening to some easy listening music. We're listening to some easy listening. Listening easily to some easily listening music. This is one of Jose's favorite songs. Oh man. Oh man. That's enough to choke you up. Oh, we are back, and the word for today is communication. Communication is the word for today. Cousin Ron, you better get in here. Welcome back from DR. Mama Shevitz. Mama Mia. Mama Shevitz. Mama Mia.
What's up, Uncle Joe?
That's purgatory. That's right, purgatory. Word for today is communication, and the spelling of the word communication is C-O-O, that's coom, C-O-M-M-U-N-I-C-A-T-I-O-N, that's communication, from the Greek communication, meaning
Communist.
Communistic. If you were to shorten that spelling, really the only thing you can do with it, forget your SH stuff. You could knock out one of the M's and let it go with that.
Just a long word.
You know, here's what you could do. C-O-M-U-N-I-C-A-S-H-N. You get a little bit of savings there. Go Jets. They went down in flames, but boy, they're for real. They're not the Giants yet. Okay. But the Giants didn't even make the playoffs, so you can just take a...
You want to count rings? Would you like to count rings? Would you like to count rings?
The
you can count rings.
The Giants have
All
two.
you need is
the
one
finger.
One finger. We do not have two. Are you crazy?
You have 2 Super Bowl rings. Back up and boogie.
Hold on a second. They have won 3 Super Bowl rings in my lifetime.
That would be 86, 90.
2 years ago.
Okay, that's one more than I said.
In my lifetime.
No. 3 Super Bowl rings, period.
Versus 1. That was 40 years ago.
Hey, my Dolphins won 2.
What'd you do this weekend, man?
Let's take this outside. What did you do this weekend, my friend?
No.
Comanchero. Man, you had a rough weekend, man. We ain't even going there. Look at this.
Claire, show the people. Show. Torture the Jets fans. If they haven't been tortured, enough.
The Jets donated nice hats and things for our...
Of course they did. No one wants them. I'm sorry.
For our Super Bowl week, the Giants, nobody wants them either, donated hats for Super Bowl week. Both teams donated commemorative nice footballs. Very nice. And next Monday, we're going to kick off...
What is that?
With a giant... This has not been inflated yet, but you can see that once inflated, this might be a very big football tee. And you can imagine how big the football is going to be if this is the football tee.
It looks like a plastic fanny pack.
You sit on this and...
We have nothing to talk about today, and how could we? I spent the weekend at a funeral, and it wasn't...
You said that you cried, you drank, you laughed, you cried, you drank, you laughed, you cried, and you drank, and you laughed, and you cried, and you cried, and you cried, and you cried, and you laughed, and you drank. Does that about sum it up?
Then I got on a plane.
And you got very little sleep. And death, I'm sorry, death is horrible. This was a bad death, but death is horrible, and the Dominicans did it right. They drank, and they cried, and they wept, and they drank, and they cried, and they wept, and they laughed, and they ate.
I think that's how it should be.
You got to go there.
You know...
What did that song mean that we were listening to a few minutes ago?
It's by Luis Miguel.
Bios con Dios, my darling, what does it mean?
It means, no sé tú, pero yo. Is,
Eres
it's
tú.
not you, it's me.
Eres tú. has to. Has to. This has been the Uncle Joe Spelling Show. You gave us 22 minutes.
We gave you nothing. I'm happy to be back.
Good to have you back, Cousin Ron. A decade from Helsinki down in DR.